Hey, it's Lala Flower Girl. Welcome back. We're going to do another part of my shop. So I have added a little bit to it, but not too much as yet. I was out doing the getting more coral to finish that floor. So before I get started, if you could like and subscribe, that would be amazing. So I added a grass area out the back, and I also went ahead and did the same wall feature out the back as I did on the front. So I got more coral and I decided to add a little bit extra colour to it. So I've added some blue as well as the pink. So we've gone with this one now, and I just changed the shape of these as well, just a tiny bit, just to sort of make it look a bit more even. It looks a little bit better. Okay, so the next thing I need to tackle is what was I going to do in between my vending machines. I've decided on using pink wool for the vending machines to sit on, and then I came up with glass and neon because I thought just a neon strip would be too bright. So I've decided I'm going to put glass in here, and then I'm going to put neon underneath because the glass on its own is just a little bit boring as well. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to put the neon underneath. Now there are two ways that you can put the neon underneath here. You can just look under, because being slabs, because if you remember, all of this is slab, it's not the solid block of plank. So because it's a slab, you can actually look through it. So you can look through the slab while you're building, so that makes that really easy. So if I stand on a solid block, you can't look through it. So if you're standing on a solid block, then you can't look through it. Then all you need to do is, if you've got the ability to use free cam, then you can just go in free cam, and then you can still build from here as well, as long as you can reach it all and you've got the block in your hand. Then you can just put the blocks on while you're in free cam. So you can do that. That's another way of doing it. So that makes that very easy. So that side is done, and over this side you see it's quite bright, and it's just a bit of a different feature because you can still see through under the slab part as well. So I like the effect that has, so that's why I've gone with that. So this side I'm going to do the same thing, put my glass in, and then I'm going to put my neon underneath, and this one I'm going to just do this one. So I'll put it there, and then you can just run along this way, and I can put that in just like that. So there we have it. We've got our building underneath our slab that we've got going. Alright, so then I'm going to do the same on the edges as well. So same thing here is going to be in between my vending machines. So we'll just get this bit done. See if I can reach it from here. Just get rid of the chat box. So there we have placed our neon under there as well. Okay, so that is that part done, and we'll do this other side just quickly. Same thing, and that is going to be my floor was completed. Then it's just a matter of making my vending machines and getting other stuff fixed in place. So that one there, then that'd be right, I stand on a solid block, and there we have it, all done. All right, so that is my floor now is completely done, and now it's just a matter of adding the features in that I want to add in. So there we have the floor. So I quite like that. It's not too bright, it's a bit colourful, a little bit interesting. So you don't have to do this, you can do whatever you like, but this is just what I like to do. It just have something a little bit fun. Now I wanted to, I'm not sure if I'm going to cover up the neon, but I've been playing around with some ideas for this. So I can just like put carpet over it and just like forget about it altogether, or I can put some glass over it, or I can do a feature where I've got the glass and put some carpet on it, and I can use some trapdoors. So if you close your trapdoors, then it kind of gives you a bit of a feature on the side. Or I can do a similar thing with the trapdoors and the carpet, but then take out the glass, and then we have another way of doing it. So there's lots of different ways that you can cover up the neon to either, you know, add a feature to it, or you can just leave it open. You can just leave it plain like that. I'm not sure if it's going to be too bright. So yeah, I haven't decided which one of these I'm going to go with yet, but those are the options that I've come up with. So we'll see what I think in a few days. I'll leave that there for a few days and see what I come up with. All right, now for my walls, I am going to do, I worked this out the other day, so some planks and some stairs, and also, where are they? Tiles. So I'm going to put these tile columns in here. Now I think it's that high. I think it was that high. Let me just check. I'll do it that high, and then that's wrong. That was too high. See if this is what I worked out the other day. So I'm going to put a layer of slabs on the bottom, like that. Okay, so once we've got our slabs in, then I'm going to do a kind of a similar pattern that we've got going on here, and we're going to do our slabs, our stairs, sorry. So I'm gonna, no, that first one is wrong. That's better. Yep. Okay, so there. So this one's not going to have neon behind it. It's just going to be a feature on the wall. And then I'm going to do another row. Was it another row like that? Yep, I think that was right. I think that's the one I wanted. Like that. And then I was going to do another row. No, that's the wrong block. Basalt, that's the one I want. I want that one. So another block of that. Alright, so that is the feature I wanted to do. Just hang on a minute. Let me change that to daytime so that we can see it. Alright, so that is my feature wall that I'm going to do around all of the shop. So it's not going to close it in too much. That's what I don't want. Don't want it closed in too much. So now that I've got the wall up, I can probably see what I might like. Do you know, I'm almost just leaning towards the carpet, because then I get to see the bottom layer as well. Still not sure about that. Maybe if I build the rest, then I can get some of this going and see. Alright. Okay, so I will finish those myself and we'll come back in the next episode and you'll see those. But I just wanted to have a quick look. So out the front here, you can see I've done a little bit of stuff here. I've got a teleporter pad here. And I've got another teleporter pad here. So I'm going to add in some different locations around my island. I'm going to add them in here. So with our orbs, you can make them on your workbench. So you just search for orb. And you go into the personal orbs. So these ones you can set yourself. And you can set them all around the island. So they do take steel plates, flowers and glass blocks. So we've had our steel plates going, so I've got enough to do all the colours. So I'm going to do a blue one and a purple one. I've already got a pink one made, cyan and maybe red. Alright, we'll do that. And what we can do now is we can set them. So I've got these ones to set. So the pink one is already set. So if I put the pink one in, that's already set. And you can see I've changed the name to Top of the World. Alright, so I'm not going to show you where that one is at the moment. You guys have to visit and check that one out for yourself. Alright, so the different areas I can have people, if they want to go somewhere, so I can have 4 more locations. So we should probably do one down here. So if we put the cyan one here, so you've got to hold on to your orb. Don't put it into your teleporter until after you've done this. So find the spot that you want them to go to. So we'll say here, and this can be like event displays or something like that. And you can see that the cyan ball or orb is set for there. If you let go, it disappears. So once you put this on the orb stand, like on the teleporter, you can't see it. But if you hold it, you'll be able to see that from wherever. So that one is set. The pink one is set, so we'll go red. So red, we can go, maybe we'll make this our industrial farm area. So we can come over here and maybe set it up about here. So I'll put the red one in there. So that one is set. Okay, the blue one. Blue one we can do. Shall we just do it in maybe about here somewhere? This one can be the farming area, just my small farms. And then number 8, we'll just go, just for some fun, we can put this one up on here. So if we put this one here, the purple is going to be our farm tower. Alright, so now we go over to the teleporter and we can put them in. So you can hold it and you'll be able to see, okay, the cyan one is over there. So we'll put the cyan one in there and we'll go in here and we'll name it. So we'll do this and we can rename it to event display. Press enter. So now if we press that, it will take us there. So number 4, okay, I can see it over there. That's the industrial area. So maybe we can put that one in, the red one in there, and we can name that one. Oops. Took me there instead. I didn't name it. Alright, back over here. And we will go and name that one industrial farm. And there's that one set. And blue, where was that one? Oh, okay, that one's just in there. Okay, so that's just the small farms. So we'll add the blue one and we'll call that one small farms. So that one is set, and the purple was up the top of there, so that one we will call what are we going to call it? We'll call it a veggie tower, because that's what it is. It's a tower of vegetables. And then if we go in here and you press that, you end up here. So yeah, that's basically how orbs work. The personal orbs is how you set them and name them on there. Okay, the other thing I'm going to add to here is I'm going to change my spawn point. So my spawn, I want to change it so it comes in to where my shop area is instead of over there. So we're going to go to the hub, and I will show you where to find a spawn block. Now most of you will probably already know this, but you come over this way to the mechanic, and our mechanic Jack has got a spawn block that'll cost you 10,000 coins. So we're just going to grab one of those for now, and then we will head back and we will put it in. Okay, so here's our natural spawn, our original spawn. It's where our spawn block is, but we want to set it in here. So I need to work out which way. So if I'm facing this way and I put it down and I do that, and then I reset my character, see, I'm going to be facing that way when I spawn in. So I don't want that, so I want to face it the other way. So I've already got this set up to go in there, so I want it to go down there, and then let's see, which way am I going to face when I reset. Okay, so I'm going to be facing that way. That is good, and I'll just put my block back over it. So this is now where people are going to spawn in to my island, is in front of my shop area. Alright, so the next part is I have been over here working AFK my little iron farm here, and I've got enough iron, crystallized iron, to make some vending machines. And I've been out at the Slime King doing green gears, so I've been out there doing that. So I've got enough to make some vending machines, so we're going to do some of that. So I have got enough. I think I can make 11. I can make 11, and then I think I already made one just to check out the size of it on my floor. So then we can come over here and I can set out my first lot of vending machines. So they are going to go in these positions here. Now obviously I could put it closer together, but you know, it's not a big shop, so I'm just going to space it out nicely so that I can just, yeah, use the space. So that is basically how it's going to be. So I'm going to have my vending machines on this side, and then I'm going to have another 12 on this side. But again, I need to go back out and get some more gears, which it doesn't seem to take that long if you're doing the slimes and people are summoning the Slime King. It doesn't actually take too long at all. So I'm not going to put anything in my vendings at this stage. I'm going to work out what I'm going to sell and go from there in another episode when I am ready, just about ready to open and publish, and then I'll let you guys know when I'm going to do that, and you can come along and see my first publish. Got to work that out when I will do that. Alright, so that is about all I needed to show you for this. So next episode I will have the walls done. I'm not putting a roof on it at this stage. I don't think it needs a roof. I like to have it a little bit open. So there's plenty of space in here that you can walk in and have a look at the machines. So that is, yeah. And that's basically how it's going to look. So when you spawn in here, this is what you're going to see. So, and I'll get that all set up, and I'll get some decorations to put in there as well. So I'll work on that. So yeah, that's where we're at for now. So alright, that's all I needed to do for now. Next time we'll do a little bit more. Alright, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.